telling story times.
We got us some seafood. The fuck?
You was scared.
Bitch, I thought I was going to jail.
I did go to jail. So, y'all, I literally went to jail. I didn't even think we was going to jail at that point. I just thought, like, I'm just thinking, okay, we're going to get a ticket. Something's going to happen. Like, I'm looking at him like, what do you mean, take the car? Like, what do you mean, take the car? Where am I going? Like, are you dead ass right now? Like, you're taking me to jail? Like, jail?
Should I do a story time when my car got robbed?
Oh my god, bro.
I don't even know where my keys was at this point. Like, my keys was just sitting around. Like, I don't even know where my keys was. I looked there, I'm like, am I tripping right now? Like, why is my shit empty? After I found out that all my shit was gone, I sat there in front of the stop sign for like a good 3 minutes. Got out my car again, and I looked in the trunk again, cause I'm like, am I hallucinating? Like, am I tripping right now? Like, where my shit at?
We're gonna talk about how I was copping pleas in Atlanta. Anyways, it got to the point where he was like, I'm about to call somebody for you. And I'm like, okay, call him. Before she even pulled up to the B&B, before she even pulled up, the date and the time and the name. So when she pulled up to the B&B, yes, I did. As soon as I seen her, as soon as she walked through them doors, come here, let's go outside, let's have the conversation. First of all, I hope the seafood is good. What are lemons?
It's good. Right there. So
And
you
this?
never ate this place? Cause you told me you ate it before.
No, it wasn't this place.
Oh. Cause you sure told me you ate it and you was like,
I was lying because
you just didn't want me to fucking eat it.
no, I thought it was the place that was that you that we went to.
When?
That place that gave us all that seafood. We ate a little bit of it and was like, oh hell no. Wasn't you?
I only went to Fat Crab and Spice.
No, I swear it was you. I swear we had tried the seafood and it was nasty, but we saw it on TikTok. It was you. I swear. I'll show you. Okay, what's up, y'all? It's Lena and I'm back with another video. Special guest with me. He's not even that special anymore because
right. I'm always special. I'm always special. Anyways, y'all know who it is. The MFN biggest.
Wish.
No, I don't wish, baby.
I'm the biggest.
Yeah, y'all. So today we got us some seafood. As y'all can see, we got us some seafood. So let me tell y'all what I got. I got a pound of snow crab with shrimp, with eggs, corn, and potato. Cause
he's big. And I got crab, egg. I don't see no corn in here. Or potato.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Oh, I'm getting one of yours.
It's supposed to come with it. Do mine have it in?
They didn't give us no corn. Oh, no. We finna.
Wow.
Like we said, we got crab and eggs because we didn't get no corn or potatoes.
Well, I just looked in here and there is one corn.
Well, where's mine? You got a potato?
You can get half. Do you see this is? What the fuck
one?
This is? Yes.
They didn't put two?
And this not even a big ass potato. This look like an egg.
Anyways, y'all, we're going to be telling story times. So basically, any crazy story time that we think of, we're just going to be telling y'all.
I'm trying to see because it's like so much.
You gave me an idea. I'm telling that story.
You telling that story?
Yeah, I think that's the first
That was a crazy story.
That's
that was a crazy story.
Y'all.
The fuck?
You was scared.
Bitch, I thought I was going to jail.
I did go to jail. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. What is your dog doing?
Child.
Okay, so y'all, I literally went to jail. Like, nobody knows this because it didn't get out nowhere, but
thank God.
Thank God. Cause girl, but I was in jail for a day, y'all. And it was so unexpected. Like, I would have never thought I would be in jail for that. But let's get into the story time. So
how did that day come about? You remember how that day came about?
Okay, so we was going to Lost and Found with Influencer City. Was it, whose birthday was it?
I think
Nunu's?
I think it was.
I think it was Nunu's birthday. So, who was all in the car? Me, you, and Ida? It was just me, you, and Ida?
Yeah. But yeah.
But okay, so we ended up going to Lost and Found for Nunu's birthday. We were just going to get some food, chill, vibe with them, you know? The normal shit. So, we finished eating, and it's me, my best friend, and Ida.
Before that, before we even get to Lost and Found, we was inside of the house, and we was debating if we wanted to Uber or if we wanted to drive. And something in my head, I was like, we should Uber. but we just ended up driving. But literally in the back of my head, I literally asked, and I also asked, I was like, I'm just gonna say lip gloss. I was like, oh, do you want to bring the lip gloss with you? Because I don't know, like if we should bring the lip gloss. My best friend's like, bring the lip gloss. So I was like, okay. I brought the lip gloss. Okay, boom. So
mind y'all, the lip gloss is.
But y'all know, if you know, you know.
Lip gloss is like y'all know, like
essential.
A plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So boom, we driving.
We need to eat too. Sorry, y'all. Mind y'all, Lost and Found is literally like
across the street.
5 minutes from my house. Like we literally live down the street from Lost and Found. So we're leaving Lost and Found, and we're driving like out the parking place that we parked. Cause we didn't park in Lost and Found. We parked like on the side type shit. So we get in the car and we're driving back to our house, y'all. As soon as we pulled off.
No, that's not even how it happened.
Yes, it is.
No, because I was sitting in that car for like 30 minutes before y'all even came
yeah,
out.
but I'm talking about when we pulled off. Like, you rolled up and then we pulled off.
Yeah.
So, mind y'all, he left Lost and Found before me and Ida. But he just went to go sit in the car. So, me and Ida had walked out, went to the car, and he had rolled up while we was still in Lost and Found. While me and Ida was still in Lost and Found. So, he was like, okay, you bet, we finna smoke, da 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 da.
That was rushing me too.
Y'all. As soon as we lit the blunt, as soon as we lit it, we see a police. We see a police pull right behind us. So we're like, oh my God. Like, I hope this police is not coming to pull us over. Like, we was just praying. Like, I was praying. I'm like, I hope this cop does not come pull us over. Because if they do, we literally just lit the blunt. So they gonna have a reason to search the car. Y'all, we get pulled over right beside Lost and Found. Like, right beside it. I'm like, oh my God. He turned the lights on. He walked over to the door. And as soon as we let down the window, it's just smoke. Like,
coming out.
Smoke coming out the car. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Like, we all finna, like, I didn't even think we was going to jail at that point. I just thought, like, I'm just thinking, okay, we're gonna get a ticket. Something's gonna happen. Like, we had some type of, like, so I knew something was gonna happen because all that smoke had came out the car. So he pulled Fendi out the car. He didn't pull him, but he got Fendi out the car and put him in
handcuffs.
He put him in handcuffs and put him in the cop car. I'm looking like, why did they just do that? Like, why did they just take my best friend out and pull him in the cop car? Like, he hasn't even, at this point, he hasn't even searched the car or nothing. He just took him.
I was so irritated because I did not want to go that day. I swear I did not want to motherfucking go. I was so irritated. I'm like, I should just stay my ass home. Like, I didn't even eat at the restaurant. So what the fuck did I even come for?
So he like back there talking to Fendi this and that, and then he come back to the car. Bro, when he came back to that car, my heart dropped to my ass. He opened the door. He opened the driver's side. He stuck his head in, and he opened the middle console and grabbed the lip gloss. Grabbed all of the lip gloss. Mind y'all, I had a pack and my best friend had a pack. So he grabbed all of it. I'm like, what the? He didn't even search the car at this point. Me and Ida are still in the car. I'm like, bro, what? So he pulls it out and he's like, y'all step out the car. At this point, we're all out the car. They end up searching the car. They didn't find nothing else, but they had the lip gloss. So they're like, I guess they went back and talked to him, but I don't know what they were saying to him. They came back and talked to me, and they was like, first they was like, so whose lip gloss is it? Like, whose stuff is it? And I'm like, to be honest, it's all of ours. Like, I'm not trying to snitch on nobody, but I'm also not trying to go to jail. Like, it really was all of ours. Like, it wasn't just mine. It wasn't just his. It wasn't just, it was all of ours.
I was like, sir, I'm driving somebody else's car, and I don't know what the fuck is in that car.
They come back, and he like, so who's gonna take the blame for it? I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So I'm like, bro, I'm about to just, bro, it's mine. It's mine. He looking at me, he's like, are you sure all of this is yours? I'm like, yeah, it's mine. So as soon as I said that, this man walks back to his car. I'm still sitting on the sidewalk. I'm not knowing I'm about to go to jail. Y'all, he walked up to his car. Oh, this man put me in handcuffs. Let my best friend go and put me in handcuffs. I said, oh, hell no.
He walked back to me, let me
I said, hell no. What is going on? Like, I did not, at that point, I'm like in my head, like, I pray I'm not going to jail. I pray I'm not going to jail. I pray I'm not going to jail. Like, literally, I'm just in my head like, please, God, please. Y'all, this man come back to me like, unfortunately, we got to take you to da-da-da-da-da. No, he didn't even say that. He said, he come back to the car. I'm sitting in the cop car. My best friend out the cop car at this point. He sitting there with Ida. He come back to the cop car. He's like, so you going to let your friends take the car? I'm looking at him like, what do you mean, take the car? Like, what do you mean, take the car? Where am I going? He like, you're getting arrested, man. soon as he said that, y'all, my whole heart dropped to my fucking feet. Like, my heart dropped out of my body. I'm like, are you serious? I'm looking at him like, are you serious? Like, are you dead ass right now? Like, you're taking me to jail? Like, jail? He's like, yes, ma'am. Like, you have to go to jail. I'm like, I'm just looking like, bro, what? He closed the door back, talks to my best friend and Ida, tells my best friend and Ida they can go. They're good to go. I'm sitting in the cop car. I'm just sitting there like, just a tear just falling down my face. Like, it's not even like I'm boo-hoo. No, it's just like tears. Like, is this really happening? Like, I just had like one tear dropping down my face. I'm like, I can't even eat talking about this story. So, and I had like a little skinny ass tank top on and some jeans. So I get to the jail. Y'all, they literally made me get in this big ass white gown. I was there for like 17 hours. I was so sick to my stomach. Like, they tried to hand me this. They were trying to feed me peanut butter. What was it? Whoa, what was it? I cannot remember. Oh, bologna sandwiches, y'all. They were trying to feed me bologna sandwiches. I was like, bro, I'm not eating shit. It stunk so bad in there, y'all. Don't ever go to jail. Like, jail is the worst thing I've ever experienced ever in my life. Like, and I was only there for 17 hours. Literally. It was so bad. It was so freaking bad. I'll never go back. But yeah, that was my experience. And I stayed in there. I met a few people.
For real?
Yeah. And I slept on that hard ass seats. No, on the seats. Like, once they, because I was with the boys and the girls. As soon as I walked in there, all the niggas was like, oh. Some people was like, oh, she from TikTok.
For real?
I'm like, oh my God, bro. Like, this is so embarrassing. For real? Yes. I'm like, never again. Never again. That was the worst experience of my life. Mind you, I was not even in, like, a cell. I was just... She
was in a booking area.
Yeah, I was in the booking area getting processed in and all that other stuff. But, bro, I could not believe I went to jail. Like, I got home the next day. I was so mad. Because nobody was answering my phone calls. But I guess it was something wrong with the phone or whatever. But nobody was answering my calls. Nobody was like... I just felt like nobody gave a fuck. But...
Oh, bitch,
I know my mom and my best friend. You stopped answering at one point. But I guess...
Bitch, because I had to...
What?
I think I was staying up all night waiting for your calls, bitch. I was tired. And right when I fell asleep, you literally called me. And then your mom called me like 50 times. And then she cussed me out. I'm like, oh, bitch.
Mom was so mad.
I'm like, well, did you answer the phone? Like, like you mad at me for not answering the phone. Did you answer the phone?
No, nobody answered the phone.
Well,
that's why I was
at that time. But all the other times.
No, I stopped calling. After nobody answered the phone, like, after nobody answered me like 3 times, I'm like, oh yeah, them. Like, everybody. I was so mad, bro.
And y'all, I was waiting on her to call me all night. I was calling everybody.
I was calling everybody. Mad, bro.
Did my best friend call you? Yeah,
I was calling everybody, and nobody was getting the calls. I'm like, I'm like, be so fucking for real. Even, you know who I was calling. Yeah, pissed me off. Like, I would never, like, I don't know. I just would never be back in that situation. Never calling nobody again from jail. I would never be back in jail. Ever. That was, like, that shit scarred me. For real. But yeah, that was my story time about how I went to jail. Now, your story time. Well, talk about something. What story time you got?
Okay. Should I do a story time when my car got robbed?
Oh, my God, bro.
I can do a story time on that. That's a little short. Little story time.
Go ahead, do that one.
But I'm finna tell y'all because I've been wanting to talk about this, but that's what I be saying. I don't speak on shit. I'm the type of person that I let something happen to me and I be like, okay, boom, I'm gonna move smarter next time. I'm not even gonna speak on it. I'm not gonna complain.
You was complaining, but you did real good because I would have been. Oh.
I was complaining, of course, bitch. I was mad,
about
but
your stuff. That's the only thing you was complaining about. But
yeah.
but I'm telling you, like, for what happened to you, I would have been like,
yeah, I know.
Complaining would have been the last shit. Like, would have been worried about. So, I promise you.
My whole thing is nobody was not even trying to. Let me tell y'all the story. Okay, so boom, this is when I first moved to Houston, Texas. This when I had got my car shipped from Florida to Texas. I had got my car shipped from Florida to Texas. So I was staying with my best friend at the time when I first moved to Houston. So this one, I first started hanging around like everybody and stuff. We went to
Chris and Debo house.
Chris and Debo's house or whatever. And we went there to film a YouTube video. Mind you, that's what we went there for, to film a YouTube video. Because I remember I did that YouTube video.
What video?
When I was in the car and they had
oh
yes,
that blind date.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
So let me tell y'all what happened. So when we inside the house, we just chilling. So then we get to doing the video or whatever. Mind you, my car is parked outside the whole time. So the first time when I came outside, I left the inside of the house to go outside to go get inside of Eli's car, or whoever car it is. I went inside the car to do the YouTube video. Boom. So we do the YouTube video. We go back inside. Now around this time, this when more people started coming. It wasn't just us. It wasn't just 4 or 5 people. Now it was like
9, 10.
Yeah, like 9, 10 people. I'm like, something told me to like go outside. I went outside, but nobody knew that I went outside. I went outside just randomly, and I don't even know. I literally just went outside. Then I came back inside. You didn't even know that I went outside. I went outside on my own. I went outside, then I came back in, chilling for like another hour. Mind you, it's hella people just coming in and out the house, in and out the house, in and out the house. I don't even know where my keys was at this point. Like, my keys was just sitting around. Like, I don't even know where my keys was. So I'm like, okay, it's time for us to go. I'm looking for my keys. Like, oh, where my keys at? Where my keys at? I see my keys just sitting on the bench inside of their house. Okay, boom. So we leave.
But mind you, we sat there like a cool 10, 15 minutes looking for this man keys.
Yes.
Like, it wasn't just like, oh, where are the keys? Oh, they're right there. No.
Yes.
Like, it was like, where everybody looked in this motherfucking house, looked for these keys, and then they appeared on the bench. So it was like,
out of nowhere. The keys just appeared there out of nowhere.
When we've been looking for them for like 15 minutes at this point. So it's like, where the
That's what really blew me. Like,
that's what I was like, okay, now.
I was not even thinking nothing about it. I'm just thinking like, okay, like, did I misplace my keys or something? I'm not thinking like nothing like that. Like, nobody's gonna, break into my car or anything like that. So, boom, we leaving. So my car get to beeping as I'm pulling off. My car get to beeping. So I'm like, why my car beeping? Like, so I look at it. It says that your trunk is open. So I stop. We get to the stop sign. I stop. I go to the trunk. I open it, close it. I'm like, I look there. I'm like, am I tripping right now? Like, why is my shit empty? I'm thinking like, I'm hard down thinking in my head, like, did I take all the stuff that I had in my car out? Like,
he thought he took it out.
I'm literally thinking like, did I take this stuff out of my car? Like, I'm talking about everything was gone. I had so many shoe boxes in my trunks. I had like 2 big hefty bags full of clothes. Mind you, I literally just moved all my shit from Florida to Houston. I had all my stuff in my car.
It's not just like a
birth
suitcase.
certificate, fucking
Everything.
my ID, credit cards, everything was in my duffel bag, was in the garbage bags. It was literally, when was this? This was like December, the end of December or January or something. I literally had just got a whole bunch of shit for Christmas. My mama had just bought me a whole bunch of shit for Christmas.
God, yeah.
All of my shit was gone.
Louis Vuitton shoes, like.
I opened up the trunk. I'm like, wait, hold on. So I get inside the car. I'm like, best friend. I'm like.
He was like, best friend, did we take all the stuff out of my car and put it in the house? I'm looking at you like, did you lose your mind? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? He like, all my stuff is gone. And I'm looking at him like,
I literally
what do you
said
mean?
it just like that. Like, I was literally trying to be so calm.
Yeah, like this man literally came back to the car like, cause I'm in the car. He had got out the car to close the trunk. He come back in the car. He I just see it in his face. Like, he's like confused and shocked. Like, I'm like, what? Like, what is going on? What you mean? You didn't take nothing in the house? Like, you literally we just got the car, just got the stuff. Like, it's like, and I don't understand how the fuck that even happened, because it was so much stuff that it's like, and how many times we was running in and out. It's like, how did we not see nobody taking all that stuff? It was so much stuff. Like, it would have took at least a cool 30 minutes to get every single thing out of the car and into another place. Like,
I took half of the stuff out of my car. I was inside of the car, not in the trunk.
Inside,
and it was like a couple of shoe boxes and stuff. And that was the only thing that I brought upstairs. That was the only, and then it was the fucking ugly raggedy shoes that I didn't even fucking wear. So like, that pissed me the fuck off. Like, why would I grab my raggedy shoes and then leave the good ones still in the car? Like,
I'm just like,
I'm like.
He like, all my shit is gone. I'm like,
ain't no fucking way. After I found out that all my shit was gone, I sat there in front of the stop sign for like a good 3 minutes. Then I started driving. Then I went to the parking lot. I got out of my car again. And I looked in the trunk again. Because I'm like, bitch, am I hallucinating? Like, am I tripping right now? Like, where the fuck my shit at? So That's when we had called him and we was like, oh, this and that, like, all of the shit was gone, this and that. You had called, we didn't go back. And then that's when it was like, oh, yeah, that's crazy. Oh, I don't know how that happened, this and that. Oh, we're gonna get the camera footage, this and that. No camera footage ever was sent. Nobody ever knew shit about nothing that motherfucking happened. Yeah. Nobody tried to help. Like, that shit just really pissed me the fuck off, y'all. Because it's like, I had so much, like, it was just so bad for me because I had just moved to Houston. My car already, like, it was just so much shit that was just pissing me off. But that right there, that was the icing on top. Like, bro, and I still, to this day, I don't know who stole my shit. Like,
never saw nobody in it, never.
And the fact is, they didn't even steal the money that was inside of the car. They didn't even steal the money. They didn't steal the wallet. They didn't steal anything that was inside of the...
I don't think they went in the car.
No, they did.
They went inside the car?
They went inside of the car because the doors was unlocked. They went inside of the car. I remember because I was looking around just to see if anything was, and I remember they did go inside the car, but they didn't take nothing. They probably did, but I probably didn't realize, but they didn't take no important shit. They stole that shit from that trunk. They wanted to sell that shit or something.
Oh, that's probably what they did too.
Cause it was something.
That shit was new.
And y'all, I don't be wearing like my nice shit. Like, I'm just not starting to wear like my nice shit, my nice shoes and stuff. But back then, I did not wear my nice shit. Like, I would just wear it like only like once or twice. So all of my shit looked new. Like, everything was new and shit. So
that was crazy.
Yeah, I have two duffel bags, two big ass hefty trash bags, a book bag. Like, oh my god, I had so much stuff and it all got stolen. And nobody cared.
I did.
Well, yeah.
We gotta stop including ourselves when we say nobody, because it's like, duh.
But
we care. But that was crazy.
At that time, I'm just like, how I felt, I'm like, oh my god, like, nobody is helping me. Like, all of my shit is gone. Like, I just wanted to motherfucking leave Houston. After that shit happened, I literally wanted to motherfucking leave. I was quiet. Like, I literally did not want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to do shit. Like, y'all don't understand. I lost all of my shit. Like, I have no clothes, no jewelry, no boxers, no shirts.
Like, starting from zero, like, literally.
Literally, I had to start from zero. And, like, I'm not happy that happened to me, but I am glad that I went through something like that so I could not make that mistake again. Like, I should know to never leave my keys around somewhere where I can't fucking see where the fuck my shit at. Because that means that anybody could rob me, anybody could do anything. They could have stole my car. Literally. They could have not only stole the shit in my car, but they could have stole the car. Oh.
Since I was copping.
Oh, I wasn't there. Shit, story time for me. Yay! I wanna know.
Okay, so as y'all know, I was on tour with Influencer City. Cool. We had made a stop in Atlanta, and I know y'all already seen that whole live when I was on live with Mars. We're gonna talk about how I was copping pleas in Atlanta. Okay. So mind y'all, I had already got into the argument on the live, so I had already established that I was gonna fight in Atlanta. So I ended up getting into it with Eli at the B&B. We got into it bad. Like, it wasn't just no little argument. We was like actually like real life, like mad as hell. Anyways, it got to the point where he was like, I'm about to call somebody for you. And I'm like, okay, call him. Please be my guest. Call them. So he called his best friend. If y'all don't know who his best friend is, do y'all research and y'all find out his best friend. So they on the phone, and while Eli on the phone, Best, come do this. Come while he's on the phone with her, telling her to come fight me. I'm in the back, like, yeah, you can pull up. Address and all, like.
Telling her, he was calling
He
her.
was FaceTiming her and literally, yes.
But like was he laughing? Or
no, I'm telling you, we was real life arguing. Like, we was mad as hell. Like, it was not no joke. This was dead ass serious. So they get off the phone or whatever. I get a text sent to my phone after they got off the phone, and her best friend told her to come fight me. She said, what happened? I said, me and Eli got into it, and I guess he was trying to call you to do something about it. Ooh. She sent laughing faces, and then she said, oh boy, y'all argue like siblings. Y'all gonna tighten up in a couple hours. I said he got hype as shit because the bitch was trying to help him out, but we good now. She said that's that dramatic crybaby shit he be doing. I didn't text back. Cool, whatever. Before she even pulled up to the B&B, this is the next day, she texted my phone out of nowhere at 3 o'clock talking about some Lena 911 run. I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Like, I'm confused at this point. And I'll show y'all the date and the time and the name and what she said, right? Okay. She said Lena 911 run. I'm confused. I don't know what she's talking about because when people text me 911, it's usually like my friends texting me like 911, answer the phone, girl, like it's an emergency, I need to talk to you, da da da. So when she texts me 911, I'm like, why are you texting me?
Yeah.
Like why are you texting me? Like we're cool.
Right.
We're not cool. Your best friend just told you to come fight me.
And we just got into it.
On live. So why we have not had no conversation in between that established that we was cool.
Yeah.
So when she texted me that, I'm not gonna lie, I showed Brooklyn, I showed Ida, I showed a couple people, and I'm like, why is this girl texting me? Like, Ida, like, maybe she just thinks y'all cool. Like, even Ida had thought we had talked about it. Like, Ida thought we had resolved everything. Nothing was resolved. Nothing was established that none of that. So I text back and I'm like, huh? With a question mark, because I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what? She said, are you going to Ida fight with Dallas? But I guess she was basically texting me, trying to figure out if I was going to the fight. She said, are you going with Ida to fight Dallas? I said, yep. She said, do you know if y'all gonna be good or not? Because if not, I'm bringing more people. Because this her city at the end of the day.
Girl.
So after she texted me all that, I didn't even text her back. She said, because this is her city at the end of the day, I didn't even text her back. So we're already having conversations before she sees me in person. We're already texting, we're already communicating. Like, you get what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to be like I'm not trying to press an issue that's not getting addressed for real. Like, it's like she was kind of beating around the bush with it. So it's like, why am I going to keep pressing something when you got on your YouTube and said that you think you could beat my ass?
Right.
So it's like, that's really what the whole thing was about in the first place. So it's like, I'm not going to keep pressing the issue that's not getting pressed by the next person. So when she pulled up to the B&B, yes, I did. As soon as I seen her, as soon as she walked through them doors, come here. Let's go outside. Let's have the conversation. Because I'm not going to be walking around you just not saying shit to you like I didn't just tell you I was going to beat your ass.
Right.
Because I did. And I would have. But you didn't even give the energy off that you wanted to fight. And one thing about it, I'm not going to be no bitch that's going to make somebody fight or make somebody feel obligated to fight me. It's like, it's either we're going to fight or not. Like,
or obviously keep trying to fight somebody that obviously don't want to fight.
Obviously don't. And y'all already be on, oh, she's not a fighter, she's not. But if I was to just run up and slap the shit out of somebody, y'all would all be in the comments saying I'm wrong and I'm a bully and I do this and I do that and I do that. So it's like, weigh all your options. But anyways, she pulled up to the B&B. I told her to come outside so we could have the conversation. We had a conversation, but the whole me cop and please me, oh, I'm sorry for this, I'm sorry, no.
She added on extra shit.
Now y'all know that's not how it went. Y'all know that's not how it went. Now I wasn't on some shit like, I'm gonna beat your ass,
Yeah.
But I also wasn't on no shit like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Like you wasn't on no rah-rah shit.
I was on some stuff like being grown.
Shit.
I was being mature and grown about the situation because at the end of the day, like I told y'all, I'm not gonna bully somebody and I'm not gonna force nobody to fight me. Like I'm just not that type of person. Like I've never been the type to like just wanna automatically punch on somebody. Like that's not me. And she really wanted to handle that, we could have handled that right then and there. Like, I don't remember the whole conversation, what was said, but I was telling her I did probably do a little bit too much on the live. Like, you know, like when I'm in the moment, I just say whatever and my mouth just gets to going and I'm really aggressive with it. So it could come off harsher than what I'm meaning, but at the end of the day, I mean every word I say. Like, everything I said, I meant that. So that's basically what I was explaining to her, and I guess she felt like that was me copping a plea, which I don't even think in her mind she thinks that I was copping a plea. She just wants to be an internet gangster. At the end of the day, you have my number. Yeah, that was really the whole story time. And after that, we went to Ida fight and never spoke after that. But it's like, don't get on here trying to be Billy Badass when you wasn't doing all that in person. You was not doing all that in real life. Because, baby, if you was, best believe it would have got handled. Right. We would have fought.
That's why it's so hard to believe that she, like, copping pleas, like,
who,
no.
me?
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to believe that like of her even saying that, because it's like that don't make no sense. Like, I know my best friend, don't nobody else gotta know my best friend, but I know my best friend. My best friend is gonna say, if she's gonna fight you, she's gonna fight you. She's not gonna talk. She's not gonna feel disrespected over no TikTok, this and that. That's not nothing to be mad about. Whoop-de-doo, it's a fucking TikTok. But once you threaten me on social media and you say that you're gonna beat my ass, this and that, now it's a problem, because it's like, okay, well, since you feel that way, then and it's about time for you to do it. Right,
and it wasn't even that deep. Like, anybody could go on a video and anybody could have their own opinion. Anybody could be entitled to their own opinion. But at the end of the day, when I'm asking you about it or it's getting talked about and it's like, you just sitting there looking at me like I'm dumb. Like, I just don't like that shit. Like, I don't like people that lack common sense. And I feel like that's what she was like on the live doing. Like, it was given like you're lacking common sense. Like, why do I have to keep explaining myself over and over about a situation that you started? If we want to keep it honest, every single time I've gotten into it with this girl on social media, she's had my name in her mouth first. So it's like, okay, it's getting to a point where it's like, I'm not going to keep just running my mouth with you. I'm not. But yeah, that's the whole story. like I said, if anybody really needed that from me, they could have been got that. And y'all probably gonna be like, well, you're the one that said you was gonna fight her. You said you was gonna fight her. But I also was around so many people that was cordial or cool with her that didn't want me to just fight this girl because they know how she is.
Even when the girl got disrespectful, and I ain't gonna lie, I feel like if anybody disrespect my best friend, I'm gonna tell her, bitch, you didn't slap that hoe. But my best friend literally said, like, she's not about to fight nobody that don't want to fight. That's what y'all don't understand.
Like, it's like y'all be wanting people to force people to fight. Like,
they're forcing the fight in general.
Just because one party does not want to fight does not mean that both people are scary. They just don't want to fight. They're not a fighter. But it's like you cannot keep running your mouth and then expect not to. You can't keep running your mouth and then expect the person that you're running your mouth about not to want to fight you.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that. Like it don't work both ways.
Somebody's gonna retaliate. Somebody's gonna retaliate. Like you can't talk shit and expect nothing to happen. That's just that. Like.
But yeah, that's my little story time of what happened in Atlanta. Cause all y'all on right now, y'all all in my comments. Riding, talking about, oh, I was copping please, I was apologizing. No, I just didn't want to bully nobody. And I didn't really, like, once again, I'm around people that's cool with her. I'm around Ida. Ida was the main person in my ear, like, you know, y'all could just talk it out, da 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 da. You know Ida is a peacemaker anyways. Like, no, don't pull that other side of her out because she got another side. But for the most part, Ida is positive. She's a peacemaker. She don't like all that violent shit, like, especially when it's two of her friends. But like I told her today, some people just need to learn their lesson.
Right.
Some people ain't gonna shut up until you actually shut them up. So,
and they still not gonna
shut up. But at least you felt me.
Right. So y'all, them was the two stories. As y'all can see from the story times that we told, we be going through shit. Like we be going through crazy ass shit.
Like at the end of the day, we are real life people, y'all. Like I want y'all to understand that with every single brain cell in y'all brain. We are real life people. We have real life stuff going on. We don't just revolve our 24 hours around the internet. Like that's not how life works. And I'm pretty sure y'all have a life too. So y'all should understand.
And it's like everything, as y'all can see, like we don't post or we don't tell the social media our business. Yeah. We don't go to social media and tell them every fucking thing. She could have went to jail. She could have went and posted a damn mugshot and been like, oh yeah, that's who's about to do that. Like we're doing a story time 4 months later. 4 months later, like.
What?
But yeah, y'all.
Yeah, y'all, that was the story times. I hope y'all enjoy. If y'all want more this bitch better not be trying to hump me. Get the
Is he trying to hump you?
Anyways, if y'all want more story times, let me know in the comments below. Those were just some crazy story times. Like, and the last one was just like to clear that up because, y'all, I would never be calling a plea for nobody. But anyways, like I was saying, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, comment down below if y'all want any more story times on anything. We could do this again. The seafood was, what you rated?
I rated like a
7.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
It was okay.
It was okay.
But yeah, I love y'all so much. If y'all haven't, go tune into my best friend's music video. He just dropped. Go.
Period.
Go.
Starring my best friend.
The biggest, y'all know. But I love y'all so much. Come here, Carter. It's Lena Gang, and we out this day. Bye, y'all. Say bye. Say bye, Carter. Bye.